Good morning. As you can see, I'm about to have a little play in my glue book. And today I was thinking blue. So I'm going to see what happens with this double spread of watercolor paper in this volume 2 of my glue books. And I dug about in my large collage pieces drawer, and I found this and this, and this was together before I had at it. So those are going to be what's going to happen on this page. I have no idea. It doesn't look like I'm seeing any particular story here. Well, we'll find out as we go along. So first things first, I decided that I wanted a bit of an interesting background. So I picked this this leaf stencil, and I've had it for a while. I haven't used it, I don't think, and I don't see any markings on it, so I can't share that with you. So let's see. Let's put this a little tilt. Give it a little bit of a tilt. Yes, I will. And my dollar store cutting board, 2 for $1 in Dollar Tree, and I have can't survive without them. I'm going to use Oyster White. I want an off-white. A Ceramcoat, that was Ceramcoat Oyster White, Ceramcoat Soft Cornflower that has just a little bit of red in it, so it's trying to lean towards violet, and that's just fine because blue is blue is blue, and they all go together. I should have had that ready. And Blue Jay, Ceramcoat Blue Jay. I think I'm going to start at the bottom, darkish, and work my way up, just because I think it would be fun to do. And I don't want any of these colors to be the straight colors from the bottle. So I'm going to kind of make a mix here, just because I can and I want to. So I do hope that you are well and enjoying yourselves. I was playing earlier this morning with some of my my ephemera for my pickup journal, but I decided that I needed a bit of a palette cleanser, so here it is. And let's step up a little bit more. I need some more white. And off we will go. And I'll mix the previous color because that's as good a plan as any. And let's not wiggle the stencil. And let's see what we can do here. I'm going to add a little bit of that lavender blue. I'm going to add some of that here. And I'm going to get this to be very light. And let's see what's happening. Oh yes, now. Let's just do white now. Let's just have some white here. And whatever is left on the sponge. More white. And a little bit of white down here. Let's see where we are. Yes, that's a nice background. Now, I'm going to come over here. And go back this way. Let's do some of the light one. Well, I'm not going to be happy with this, so there. That's better. Yes, it is. Now, a little bit more Blue Jay, not too much. Some white. And back to cornflower and a fresh sponge. And here we go with this one. And down, back down on here a little bit. Since this is an overall pattern, it will be fairly forgiving for the fact that I'm jiggling today. Some white for the top. Down. Down we go. And down we go here and there a little bit. Yes, yes, yes. And where are we? Not so bad, except I want to put a few more leaves right there. So, our background. But I'm going to go back to my very favorite shimmer egg. I want to put some shimmer on there now. Well, that's easier said than done. I'm going to have to pilfer around and look. I'll be right back. Well, that was gave me the tremors, but I didn't look carefully enough. It was a black box on black shelves. So this is Target's Shimmer Egg, and I have my ready to move to bottle. But as you see, I've gone through this bottle over the last maybe year or so. This has to be the most delicious shimmer color. Makes me happy every time I use it. Now, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can achieve here. I'm thinking a little bit of shimmer is going to be just what the doctor ordered. A fresh shimmer egg sponge. And let's see. Oh yes, absolutely we're shimmering. Now, with shimmer egg, a little bit is never enough. Too much can be a good thing. Let's have a little down here. Why not? Let me show you what we have now. Shimmer egg. You can see now why I love it. And how did I do this one? You are going over the going to move you to a really safe place. There we go. And I'm thinking that I did it this way. Did I? Looks kind of like. Okay, I think I need a little more. And you don't need to see me do this twice, so I'll be back when shimmer egg is dry. Well, now, the big quandary. The big quandary. These need to, these, and that need to stand out from the background. Well, I can do that. How about a little good old-fashioned tea dye? I think that might be, wait, or blue. Let's look at or blue. Here is or blue, chipped sapphire. Yes, definitely a little ore blue. I want to put these as close to the signature tie as I can get it, because I want these to stick down but not move every time I open this little glue book. Better. Now, this one's going to take a little care because its paper is thinner, and I got this from the ruler. This ruler, a new good friend. This is going to take some playing. I want him to be looking at the mountains and yet still look like he's sitting. Okay, we can do that. And this, and these orchids. Better. Alrighty now. Okay, this goes right here. So, first things first. Going to start out with some Yoo-Hoo. I don't have too much left in here, but I'm going to use it because right there, right there. This is something that is just so relaxing. My biggest thought right now is how to choose a spot for these bits of collage. And it's just wonderful. Just wonderful. Yes, I said right there. I did. This is a little bit thicker paper, so I'm going to have to leave just a little more room here because of the book closing on this heavier paper would be a little bit more tedious than the book closing on thinner paper like that. Let's get this other one down. Well, that helps a little bit, doesn't it? A little less is more. Okay, and this came over onto it a little bit, so that looks like a shadow, and I'm going to declare it a shadow. So let's make some shadow over here. There we go. Oops. Right, now I'm not happy with this shadow being such a straight line, so let's, there we go. A little bit deeper on one side. Let's There. Alrighty. Now this one lines up with this because it is the mirror image. Here we, no, not the mirror image, but the adverse image. Yes. And while the glue stick still has some life in it, I've been using the Yoo-Hoo, but I'm kind of liking the Scotch too. I think I have another brand that I'm going to audition. Scotch. Yes, it's all Scotch. Okay. I hope I was able to keep my head out. There we go. Alright, this, and then next. These little mailer magazines are just wonderful for things like this. The center out with a little overlap so that there's definitely glue on the very, very edge. And another whiz around. And this should do it. Won't be anything on the front because it's a fresh page. Let me make him look like he's sitting down. His rear end is where it's supposed to be. Here we go. Now, the other side of this page, because I need another clean one. That comes last. Now where do we want this one? I don't want the two to be exactly the same height. Let's see what we're going to have here. I think that's a go. So the top halfway through the third leaf. Please remember that for me. Top halfway through the third leaf. Which third leaf, Carol? Right. Top halfway through the third leaf. And last but not least, my, it's warm here in Florida. When we went out the other evening for dinner for my husband's birthday, it was, the car was telling us it was 104, and then it went up to 105 and 106. But I'm saying to myself, the car is exaggerating, this can't be. Yesterday, it only got up to about 98 or so. So needless to say, the air conditioner is doing its job, thankfully. Now I want to put these flowers away from these flowers, don't I? Yes. And I want to make sure that that's covered. It is. Well, glue book is glued now. I'm going to have to give this a think. Something, but not too much something. I'll be back. I decided to just do a little playing for me on these bottom leaves. And I auditioned Le Pen, Oriental Blue, and just blue, and this red that doesn't have a color label on it. And the red is because of the red in the center of these flowers. So now I'm in, I did the outside in the blue and the Oriental Blue. Down here, I put the little grow connection here, and just one vein. And now two circles and a dot, two circles and a dot. No real rhyme or reason for that. So now, my question is, I don't want to bring any line work to the top, but I'm wondering, maybe a little of the berries. I'm thinking so. Not too many. Maybe just to make the eye travel up here. Here. I better like this because there's no going back. Just a hint. Just the finest little hint. And right here. Here. I think that is it for this glue book play. I think I'll sign that here. Let's see how I did that here. Okay. I do hope that you have enjoyed this playtime. I'm going to put a month on here too. Yes, I am. Because it's just been an experiment all the way through. But my shimmer egg came through in the end. Always just does it for me. And pieces of my large collage collection that can only find a home here. And we went by color this time. Really, very little rhyme or reason, but in my mind, it works. And that's all about our art, making us ourselves happy. So, if you have enjoyed today's adventure, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I would appreciate your subscribing to my channel. Bye now.